an on-hill mobility warm-up series. It is very important that the skiing athlete adequately warm up prior to training, and it may be appropriate to do additional warm-up between runs, especially after a long, cold lift ride. The following 12 on-hill mobility warm-up exercises can be incorporated into the athlete's warm-up routine to prepare the body for the more intense training or racing to come. To start the on-hill mobility warm-up, do the Spider-Man walk. Take a really big step, tilt your pelvis under or forward while keeping your chest up and your back nice and straight. Next, do high knee marching, keeping your back nice and straight, your chest and head up. Lift your knees as high as possible as you march forward. After you've done the high knee march, do leg swings forward and back. Swing the leg all the way up and all the way back as high as possible. Make sure you get a good stretch in your glutes and hamstrings. Make sure, too, that you do the exercise with both legs. After you've done the forward leg swings, swing your leg back and forth in front of your body, all the way across out to the side, stretching the adductors and the abductors. Make sure you use a full range of motion doing these lateral leg swings. And again, make sure you do the leg swings with both legs. Hip flexor lunges are next. Placing one knee on the ground, the other foot forward so the knee is over the toes. Tilt your pelvis under or forward in a lunge. This is a great exercise for the muscles of the anterior pelvis. These muscles get very tight in skiing. Next, do 30 fast body weight squats to warm up the quadriceps and glutes for skiing. Use nice, quick, fast movements. The back overhead reach is another great exercise to stretch the anterior pelvis. Take a big step back, tilt your pelvis under as you lift your arms overhead and reach back as far as you can. Keep a nice arch in your back. Glute raises warm up the glutes and hamstrings. Lie on your back, heels on the ground, knees bent 90 degrees. Raise your hips as far as you can off the ground, squeezing your hamstrings and your glutes. The next exercise is the lunge with rotation. Take a big step forward, chest up into the lunge position, with your knee over your toes. Now rotate the trunk left and right. Stay nice and stable with quiet hips. Do not rotate the hips as the upper body rotates left and right. The sumo squat is a great exercise to loosen up the glutes, hamstrings, and adductors. Squat nice and deep with your feet well apart. When you rise, pivot, take 2 steps laterally, and repeat, facing the opposite direction. Next, do some good morning. Put your poles across your shoulders and hanging onto the ends of the poles with your hands, keeping your legs straight. Flex the trunk as far forward as possible. On the way down, make sure that you keep your back tight, as this will facilitate the best stretch in your hamstrings. On the last good morning, stay down in the flex position and do some trunk twists. Here, you rotate the trunk from side to side using a full range of motion. Following these on-hill mobility exercises, I recommend some free ski runs focusing on the execution of good skiing mechanics and technique. Drills that address specific technical weaknesses the athlete may have can be incorporated into these free ski runs. A very special thanks to Lauren McCatton and Riley Fitzgerald for their excellent demonstrations in this video.